A sweet old lady is making lunch for her husband one day. She had been making him the same lunch for the past 40 years. His favorite, a sandwich on Italian bread, made with turkey, American cheese, pickles, onions, mustard, and mayo. The husband walks into the kitchen, sits down, and takes a bite. His wife asks the same thing she always asks, "How's the sandwich, dear?" Every time he would give the same response, "It tastes fine." He would continue eating with a disappointed look on his face. His wife thinks maybe it's time to switch things up a bit. So the next day, she makes him his normal lunch, only this time, she makes it with ham and cheese, and on wheat bread. She thought surely he will enjoy this. The husband enters the kitchen, sits down, and takes a bite. His wife then asks, "How's the sandwich, dear?" As always, he replies, "It tastes fine." He would continue eating with a disappointed look on his face. His wife then thinks maybe she needs to offer him more variety. So the next day, she makes him a sandwich, only this time it's made with salami, pepperoni, and extra veggies and vinaigrette dressing. He walks in the kitchen, takes a bite, and the wife asks, "How's the sandwich, dear?" As always, he replies, "It tastes fine," and continued eating with a disappointed look on his face. The next day, as lunchtime is getting ready to roll around, his wife was making him lunch. She was furious at the lack of excitement and enjoyment coming from her husband, so she decides she's going to make him the most unique sandwich he's ever had. She prepares her Italian bread, only this time she toasts it, and almost burns it. She adds random ingredients like peanut butter, peppers and onions, strawberry jam, turkey, ham, corned beef, some olives, and some various seasonings. She thought, if this doesn't get a new reaction out of him, nothing will. The husband walks into the kitchen, takes a seat, and takes a bite of his sandwich. All of a sudden, his eyes widen, and he takes 2 more bites. Suddenly, he looks up at his wife with the biggest grin he's ever had. He chuckled a bit and says, "Finally. Something original in this sub."